Good morning, back to the farm and back to real life. We had a wonderful weekend away. I know some of you get a little frustrated when we do things besides the farm, but you know, sometimes you need those things, and also this is a daily vlog. Anyway, moving swiftly along because sometimes I get hung up on that. I am glad to be home, glad to be back with the horses. We had a really good weekend. It was a necessary weekend. I think we've had a lot of kind of crazy stuff going on lately, and we needed the escape and the magic. We needed the magic, so we had a really good time. We do have a lot going on today. The farrier will be here in a little bit. I've got to get some horses worked. I've got all kinds of things to catch up on because that's what happens when you're away for a little bit. I'm sure you understand. We also, hopefully you can hear this, the wind is kind of crazy. We also have a few announcements, a few things to discuss with you guys, but I'm going to wait until I get inside for that mostly because of the wind. The wind is awful. I miss our camera. I don't know why we never got that camera repaired. I need to talk to Matthew about that because things were much easier with that camera because it had a wind guard on the microphone. Also, it just did a clear picture and stuff. Anyway, moving on. Let's go inside so I can talk to you. I decided to come into the tack room instead of the house because I'm lazy. But anyway, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about is I know that we've been a little bit inconsistent as far as posting videos lately. And part of that is because we're busy and we're crazy and we've had some sort of difficult things happening. And part of it is because sometimes I feel like I'm just posting the same thing every day. And so one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was we may shift from like absolute daily vlog, which we seem to have already done, into more of like mostly daily vlog. So that way, if we have something to share with you guys, we'll post it. But if like all I have is like a couple of clips and it's the same thing I posted yesterday, I'm not gonna post it because it's just repetitive and it just feels silly, and I don't want to do that. And I want to enjoy what I'm posting. I don't want it to feel like a job. I don't want it to feel like, oh gosh, I've got to get footage. I want it to be like, oh man, I can't wait to share this with my friends on the internet. So we're going to shift into more of that kind of thing. So we'll still do as many as we can, but it may not necessarily be daily. It'll be more like as things happen. So we may get 5 vlogs up a week, or we may get 7, but it's just going to kind of depend on what we're doing and that sort of thing. Because I want to be producing quality, not just quantity. I don't want to just be posting for the sake of posting and making things happen around the farm. I don't want to kind of get into that sort of like reality television mentality where you're creating drama purely so that I have something to share. So that's kind of the plan right now. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is, what do you want to see? Like, what are some things? I know we've had hair care tutorials requested many, many times, which I would love to do that again properly. I've also had a tack room tour, which I can do that pretty soon probably. I'm trying to get it straightened up in here. It's been kind of a mess, and I'm gonna get it cleaned up. Barn tours. I've done a barn tour. I can do a proper one, but like, I feel like I've done that. I feel like that bridge has been crossed. Maybe I need to do sort of an organization thing where I make all this stuff accessible. We want to redo some of the descriptions, some of the images, that sort of thing for the channel. We've got a little like cleanup kind of stuff we want to do. Another thing that I want to go over once again, I've gone over this before, I kind of mentioned it a second ago, is the fact that these are daily vlogs. And that's one of the things we want to be kind of careful about as far as progressing with these things, is we don't want to be purely a horse channel. We don't want to be purely a Disney channel. We don't want to be purely anything. We want to be, this is for us. This is our daily vlog. This is a way for us to get to know you guys and you guys to get to know us, and kind of we're friends. We're sort of this internet family, that kind of thing. We don't want it to feel like it's you know, locked into this one little like way of being where it has to have a horse in it every day, where it has to have Disney every weekend. Anything like that. We want it to be very much like what we're up to. We want this to be, for us, a video diary, so we can go back, because that's one of the fun things about doing this, is we can go back a year ago and be like, what were we doing? I was in San Francisco a year ago. It's really fun to go back and kind of look at, and if it all is the same repetitive, I rode a horse today, I rode a horse today, I rode a horse today, it's not as interesting for us. So we want to kind of feel like we are able to film what we want to film. So that's what we're going to do, is we're just going to film what we want to film. Whatever we're doing, you know, that's going to come up here. So if that's not your cup of tea, that's okay. You don't have to watch every video. We don't expect you to watch every video. We don't watch back through every video. We know our friends don't watch every video. So, you know, don't feel like that we have this sort of feeling that you have to watch every video or that you have to stick around. Like, if all you want to see is horse videos, there's 2 ways you can approach that. Is one, you can stay subscribed and you can just watch the horse videos, or you can unsubscribe. Like, it's up to you. Don't feel stuck by us. Same thing goes for the Disney videos. If you're here for Disney videos, you can stay subscribed and just watch the Disney videos. You're not going to hurt anybody's feelings, except your own, I guess, if you decide that that's a problem. I don't know. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to have this discussion because I feel like I feel more free to do what I want if I let you guys know that that's what I plan to do, which is, I don't know. It's like a responsibility thing. Like, I like you guys. You guys are our friends, and we want to make you guys happy, but we want to make us happy, because if we're not happy, the videos aren't going to be as good. Anyway, I have rambled and rambled for about 4 minutes now, so I'm going to stop, and we will move on into today's vlog. I will mention that part of kind of coming to this has been with Calamity's passing. Just, I don't know, having to kind of step back and be human for a minute and not just be people that post videos on the internet. And sort of looking at us and looking at what we're happy with and what we enjoy about this and what we don't enjoy about this, you know, kind of taking a break for us and looking at all of that. So anyway, I hope everybody's kind of on board with that. Let us know what you think in the comments. We want to also get back to where we do our sit down and do Q&As or do specifically filmed videos that are less vlog and more like tutorial, or more like how to do stuff at Disney, or whatever. Like, we want to have a little bit of everything, because that's what makes us happy. So we are going to try and make these changes in the next little bit. We also want to do a giveaway soon, but money is tight at the moment. That's another fun thing that you guys don't know sometimes, is like what's going on in our lives that we don't share with you guys. And right now money is a little bit tight, so we are trying to kind of adjust based on that. But as soon as we can, we will do a giveaway, and that will be fun. We're so excited. Anyway, let's go, because now it's 5.5 minutes. Sorry, guys. One of the problems with waters in Florida is that it's so humid and so hot that things get green very quickly, and then you have to sit out here and scrape all the green off, and it takes forever. So that's one of those fun jobs I get to do today. Oh my goodness, guys, I swear this year is just like on a roll as far as hitting Amanda over the head with a hammer. We had a really hard day. Fun fact, can't tell you about it yet. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you within the next couple of days, but we want to wait and make sure we have a little bit more information first. Gosh, just this year, I don't even know what to tell you. I just feel like it's one thing after another. It's been crazy. We've had a lot of good things happen. We've had some really tough stuff happen. It's been a hard year. Anyway, but a cool thing that happened is I just got these in the mail. So I guess the horses got champion at the dressage show the other day. We got 3 champion ribbons. I don't know who got what or what the deal is, but hey, that's pretty cool. So that's a nice little highlight on an otherwise horrible day. Thank you guys for sticking with us through all this junk. I'm glad that you guys see enough good to stick around. We love you guys so much. You really are our little internet family, and we're so grateful for you guys. I love you. Let's go hang these ribbons up on the ribbon wall. Well, there they are, up now with the rest of the collection. This is all just Gracie's stuff for the most part. The kid kept the kid kept all of the stuff she won with Gracie, obviously because they won it together, so she kept all of that. And then all of Ella's stuff is kind of split between her owners, and Catherine has some of it at her place, so that's just all of Gracie's stuff. But it's our little ribbon wall. You know, we do a little bit. Anyway, I gotta get Scones out. Scones wasn't yet eating her hay, and now she's gotta go back out and play with her buddies. They won't miss her, see? They love her. And here she is. Sconesy Wonesy, when are you gonna have that baby? When are you gonna have that baby? She says, not till May. I'm kind of grouchy right now. Did you eat it all? I love you, Grouchy. What you doing, Grouchy girl? I love you. Look it, there's a baby. There's a baby in there. A big baby. Here are all the girls. I need to drag this field. It's starting to look a little ugh. There's Ella, and there's Gracie, and Scones went straight for the waterer. Silly goose. Meep, meep. Gracie's getting a little tubby. It's because she got this weekend off for the most part, I think. She's so cute, though. I love her. I love my babies. As soon as we get that waterer fixed, I'm going to move them back to that front field where we've had some grass come back in, which is good. Yeah, grass. So we're trying to eat a little better, so instead of making fajitas, we made fajita salad. So I hope that takes a little bit off, right?
Yeah, and it's delicious.
It helps a little bit. And I cooked it! Look, I cooked something and it's not burnt or disgusting. I like tortillas better, but I'll eat it. Darn it, I poisoned him. I'm so bad at cooking.
It's so late. It's so late. I have worked. I should write some sort of haiku about working. I need a work haiku. Here we go. Hold on. Why is it black and white? What's going on here? Starting the workday. Wondering when it will end. Fighting for Friday. I don't know how to do poems. I actually googled work haikus, and that was written by Sherry. Yay, Sherry! Let's do one more. Sitting all day long, trying to find things to do. 5 o'clock somewhere. So it's not actually crazy late. It's, what time is it? It's just midnight. I am about to head to bed. Amanda went to bed a couple of hours ago. And it's been kind of a tough day, guys. I don't know if Amanda's talked about it. I doubt if Amanda's going to talk about it. But, you know, you can just keep her on her mind. Because things are kind of hard. We had the vet out today doing a bunch of checkups and tests and stuff to make sure everybody's okay. And that was difficult. The farrier was out today. And that's what that is. Nothing, no problems there. So another thing is it's post Disney blues. So we got back from Disney and now it's, real life. I got a whole bunch of work hit me in the face. Like right here I got a little where it just slapped me in the face. So that's the real world. That's what's going on. I don't know if I've really talked about it at all, but my brother's having brain surgery on Thursday in just a couple of days now. So that's a thing that's happening. In fact, if this video is being edited today, then yeah, the brain surgery will be tomorrow, or it could be the day of this video. I don't know. Anyway, he's got a benign tumor all up in his brain hole, and he's gonna let a couple of people inside his head and cut it out. So that's happening on Thursday. We're not horribly concerned. Doctors say they do this all the time. He's gonna be in and out. Not that big of a deal, but with that said, it's brain surgery, so it's kind of a big deal. My parents flew into town today. What's today? Today's Wednesday, but it's midnight, so really it's Tuesday. So my parents flew into town on Tuesday, and by in town I mean Jacksonville. That's where he lives. And yeah, so I'll probably go see them this evening, Wednesday evening. Yeah, that's a crazy thing. That's what's going on right now.
Hey Batman, you want some of this awesome local non-GMO pizza, man? It's so good. No, Batman has lobster. Nom 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 nom. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Look at me. Don't look at them. Yeah, 'cause I'm Batman.
Anyway, that's what's going on. I want to go to bed now. I don't want to stay up till 3 a.m. tonight. I want to go to bed. So I'm gonna go get my pillows and I'm going to go to sleep in my bed. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing. We broke 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy. We're like at 2050 now. You guys are awesome. We love you. Thank you so much for watching these videos. We definitely wouldn't do this if it wasn't for you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Kitty's not happy.
Kitty's not happy. She doesn't like the ending theme song.